Welcome to a new market update in which we'll be discussing what the price action of Bitcoin is doing, and we're doing that from Nice in southern France. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas weekend, and I hope you're also having a wonderful time in the markets right now, as we can see that the markets are correcting a little, which we will be discussing in this market update. But before we're going to continue, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, do not forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where you can find daily content on the markets. Also, I'm going to do a request update with 5 altcoins that you can request in the comment section. So if you want to see some special altcoins being charted, definitely comment beneath this video in which you can ask for certain altcoins, and I'll be posting them later today or tomorrow in the request update. So what we're seeing with the markets right now is a structure where we might be looking for a bottoming for Bitcoin. We've had a beautiful correction all the way towards the support at 46k, as we can see, in which we have been retesting a previous level of support once again. We've also been making a wick all the way south towards 42k, and right now we've had a beautiful bounce which ended up with a heavy correction as we have been testing 52k. So let's look at the actual price action here, in which we can see that the actual price action is very comparable to what we have been seeing in the summer, despite the fact that we are seeing a similar correction like we have been seeing previously here too. So what I mean by that is that we've had this structure of constant lower highs, lower lows, taking support, bouncing back up and having a run. However, in this case, we've had an acceleration taking upwards, in which we started to trend reverse. And in the case that we have right now, the market actually started to break south again, in which we had a harsh corrective move, which was kind of comparable to the structure that we had at the beginning of June. So we've had a beautiful corrective move here in May, and we've had some beautiful bounces resulting in those lower highs, as you can see. After this, we've had a bounce back up, took out those stops, but didn't really started to accelerate and even rejected at the range high, resulting in this harsh corrective move and a retest of support, after which another period of lower highs happened here, after which the actual reversal took place. So when we're looking at the price action of December at this stage, we can see a comparison to the first period that we've witnessed. So what we can see is that we've had a harsh corrective move towards 41k. Everyone felt that one. We have been seeing bounces since. However, those bounces are lower highs, which resulted into a double bottom structure, which resulted into this bounce. But once again, just as a comparison with May is there, we are seeing a rejection taking place from the range high, in which we had a harsh trend reversal. We also do see this bearish divergence that we are having here, which was actually a trigger for this downwards move to be taking place, as we are dropping beneath this rising wedge structure, and we have been losing support and this upwards trend. So in this case, in the previous one, we've had a downward trend with lower highs, lower lows. In this upward trend, we had higher highs and higher lows, after which this higher low at 49.5k was lost and the market started to break south. In this case, we have been taking those stops and we are currently looking for support to be hit once again. So we've had the retest of resistance here. We've had a breakdown of the or break back upwards from this downtrend as well. But right now we're looking for an extensive period of consolidation before we can actually start claiming our bottoming process is over, as we're still in the process of making one. So what are the resistance levels that we're currently looking at? We are looking at a fact where if we are getting a bounce, I'm definitely looking at the price reaction to be, or I'm looking at the level of rejection or at least price action at 49.4, as we have been acting as resistance there, flipped for support, and most likely we are flipping for resistance there again. And if we do, the chances that we're getting that retest at 46k 46 low, this block here is significant, which is also comparable to the period that we have been seeing in July, in which we had a longer period of sideways accumulation. Also, when we're looking at the price action overall, it looks quite ugly. It looks comparable to the period that we had in September, in which the chances that we're going to have a prolonged corrective move all the way towards the area at 41.6 is also still possible. So the two levels that I'm looking at when it comes to the Bitcoin price action at this point is how we're going to react from 45.8. Are we going to create a bullish divergence in that area? And if we couldn't, I think we're going to have a retest at 42k, in which the retest of this wick is going to take place, after which we're going to reverse. So as a conclusion of this update, the crucial level that we have to break through in order to become bullish at this point is 49.4. In order to look for support, I'm definitely looking at 46 and 42k, and I still believe that we're in a process of buying the dip at this stage. So that's definitely what I'm seeking at this stage. Also, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be back as soon as possible with additional updates on the markets.